Hey, all you sexy sons of bitches, look at this. This is a woman. Look at
That's
her.
my mom.
Look at that. Is a MILF if I've ever seen one.
That looks like my mother.
Look at those wisdom lines.
This looks exactly like my mother.
I actually need the controller back 1 sec.
Oh,
Okay.
FTC.
We... Can we just delete it? Because I want to overwrite it. Oh well.
We can probably save over it. Oh, we have a diary. Circle is dodge. Triangle is inventory. Oh, look at the instructions. How do we attack?
We throw shit.
Charge diversion. Place diversion. Aim slash hold the door. Oh no.
So, is it all true?
What have you heard already?
That illness, it thickened the bones, it accelerated the healing process and tissue regeneration. Is that all true?
Every word.
If that's what it was doing, why call it an illness?
The lepidopterans made a nest out of the human body where they could eat and multiply. An illness.
Some Resident Evil shit.
Then,
Where do you want me to start?
from the beginning,
I'm old, Mr. Manny. My memory is not one of my strong points.
well,
It's
for
Professor
example, why do they
McGonagall.
call you Madam Svenska?
A name is just a trace. It is our business card, our identifier. It presents us to the world. But does it tell our story or really describe who we are?
I swear I know 3 or 4 idiots with the same exact name.
Well, yes.
And they're all
But
named
we are
Alec.
not made of that name.
Fuck
It is given to
you.
us. Other people choose it for us, whether it suits us or not. It doesn't tell us who we really are. That name will not give us any answers. It is only through growing old that we become the answer to the questions of our childhood. And living in Sweden the last 30 years has definitely inspired this affectionate moniker. And so, Madam Svenska, it is.
And yet you come back to Italy. Why?
Because I forgot. But I also forgot that I had promised to remember.
Tell me.
What the hell?
Please excuse me.
Was the old lady thing getting you?
My memory needs to be jogged.
No, it's actually annoying.
As well as the name you referred to so
I
much.
forgot
This
that I
label
promised to
of
remember.
has given it a name. And it's from a name. If you can believe how bizarre and sometimes unbelievable my confused memories are to describe that all this began.
There was just like, you're not talking no sense, old woman.
You think you're talking to a knucklehead?
Lost child. Lauren, right there.
Look at the dead eyes. Wow, intro. I have a story about one of those little spinny things.
What was the story?
I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait till this diddly animated intro is over.
I don't know if this music's gonna copy. I mean, we're not monetized anyway. It's fine. I just thought about that, and I'm like,
My mother.
She has a very angry face.
It is my mother. That looks like my mom. Like, exactly. Today, Richard, blah.
Looks like you.
That looks like my sister.
Yeah,
And
actually
even
does.
then, no, it does not. Does that van have 3 seats in the front?
It does.
Have you ever driven a car that had 3 seats in the front?
No, but I've seen them.
My pop used to have one. It was always awkward because I had to sit in the middle.
Her arms are so skinny it bothers me.
They're proportionate.
I think so.
No, that's she built. Yeah, she looks like my mother. Ugh, God, she does.
Wah!
Tormented father.
I love that cutaway. It's great.
Yeah. Is your poopy too soupy? I think I swallowed a nickel. You wouldn't understand. You're not cultured.
Oh,
This is a vine. It's an old vine by Christine Zadelko. Okay, are we at the park? Are we at the park?
this is the park right here.
Okay, go to the spinny thing. Wait, can we? Oh. Uh. Well, okay, basically one of these. So we had, we went to a park, me and my family, right?
Mm-hmm.
And me and a bunch of the other kids got on one of these, and my papa came over and, well, it was one of those, but it was actually on a swing.
Mm-hmm.
So my papa, we're all holding it. My papa comes over, and one of the kids is like, "Spin us," right?
Mm-hmm.
All of us were like, "Spin us." He didn't say he spins us so fast and then pushes us on the swing. He spins us so fast, I think there were 5 of us. Every single one of them got off, threw up, except for me.
You were a true warrior.
No, but in the car ride, I was laying in the back, about to throw up. I couldn't sit up. I was like, I have to lay down.
See, if I'm playing this alone, I'd probably explore the street, but for time issues, I will not.
No, you must explore.
Lost child. Missing since Thursday, October 14th, 1971. Last seen 4 p.m. at recreation ground and SBA COD. Date of birth, February 8th, 1958. That bitch old. Female, white, 13 years old.
Oh, she's
Black
white?
blonde
That's
hair,
fine, just leave
blue
her.
eyes. At least wearing white dress with bows, white shoes, and teased hair. All information are 74.
Nah, she's white. Just leave her.
She's gonna be remothered.
Pour gasoline on your family tree. Burn it to the ground. Now your mother is me. If you know what that's from, you get it.
She knows what it's from.
Run! That's my mother.
This is a run cycle. Yeah, I feel like this game's probably gonna have a fucked up story. What?
It should be fun.
Sorry. Not this way. What are you doing with your mouth?
She's breathing heavily. Stop!
Look at this athlete of
You
a...
just ignored a stop sign.
Fine, I'll go back.
You can't. That's not how driving works. You can't just go back to the drive to the stop sign. Sorry, cop. I go back.
It's like red light, green light. After all, where do you think red light, green light got the name from?
Anyway. We hear her.
Look at this athlete of a woman go. Like, watch her go. That's me when I run. Not this way.
Not this way.
Okay, God.
Moaning and crying while she runs.
I mean, but she keeps going. You gotta give her that.
In heels, nonetheless. Whee! Good thing we don't have stamina.
I know, she's a fucking god. Look at this woman.
Dr. Richard, facility, and associate.
Which is the god with the wing shoes? I forget his name. Was it
Apollo?
Icarus? Icarus or Apollo? Icarus had the
Apollo.
wing. Apollo. Yeah. Yeah, that's her.
Yes, hello. I'm Dr.
Yes,
Lee from the
hello.
Santa Margarita Institute.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Felton is no longer a patient.
I know. This is why I'm here. Hello?
Is that the old woman?
Anyone?
Talking?
Her.
Her?
Yeah, because remember she was talking
Oh,
about Remothered?
maybe.
I was gonna say, if it is, they're not the same person.
I don't know. It's hard to say.
The
Should
old
we?
woman's got like big old crack eyes.
She's
Why don't you
Professor
just
McGonagall.
walk? We could walk. There's no need to run.
But how you're gonna miss out on Godspeed Yoko over here.
Godspeed, Yoko.
This is a quaint little area.
That's my mother.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, oh, oh. Ooh, ooh. Take a moment to admire the scenery. What about the people who want to see?
Fine. I was admiring the scenery. I'm just like, this is beautiful! Look at these!
Wow, those brick walls are genuine.
The brick wall! Just frantically running.
Hello.
Can we go through this door?
Hello? The gate was open. Are you there? Hello? Is anyone there?
No.
Clearly.
Ah! Okay, fine, we'll walk. I don't know how much longer SharePlay has, though.
Oh yeah, huh?
That's why I'm
We could have
running.
a shorter first episode.
That's why I'm running around like a mad woman.
We started around 12:42.
What time is it?
Like 1 and some change.
Okay. So we're good for a minute, yeah?
We got time. Oh, roses.
See, I like this. I'd like to have one of these at my house, but I wouldn't want to do the gardening. I like plants.
Back at my house, we used to have a little arch, and it had grapes growing on it.
Mm.
Could you stop running? Guys.
I'm just so excited.
Is that a weed plant?
No, but I can see why you'd say that.
No, it's a money tree. I know. Or something. I actually don't know. Would you please stop looking at my mother? A child statue. Definitely anguishing. Alec, I don't know.
This isn't looking good, is it?
It's not. No. Title of the game is Remothered Guilty Fathers, and there's some kid statues around.
The second one has to do with an orphan girl and an orphanage. At least I think that's what it looks like.
I don't know. Hello, my name is Sharon.
Hello, my name is Sharon.
My mom would be like, hello. I know you're in there. I seen your car in the parking lot.
That is a nose.
That is
Good
my mom.
evening. I
Miss
am.
Reed, you already told me at the intercom, and as I already told you, Mr. Felton is no longer a patient at the Scientific
I know.
Institute.
I came here voluntarily, outside the Institute.
So what do you want?
I am personally re-examining your case. Causes, reagents. I strongly believe there are alternative ways, and probably other experiments that are worth a try. I am fighting with the Institute to recognize there are other adequate remedies for your husband's
Oh, no,
pathology.
please. I'm just assisting him. I'm his nurse.
I didn't know.
It's okay.
Everything's
suppose I
very
don't.
awkward with all of this.
Thank you.
I apologize for the darkness, but Mr. Felton's sight has been damaged and immensely compromised because of the disease. Anyway, I am Gloria. Oh, and please, refrain from smoking inside. Mr. Felton hates the smell of smoke.
Sorry.
Damn, she super sucked that cigarette real fast.
Mm-hmm.
She said, watch me power puff.
It'll make you uncomfortable if I made like an fellatio joke with a woman that looks like your mom.
We have no sexual jokes about this modest woman.
Please, this way. Bad habit.
Smoking?
Yes, such a shame. You should quit. You have no idea how bad this is for you. Not only for your
Excuse
health,
me,
but
woman?
it's also very expensive. Money
Who the
and
fuck are you?
time wasted. I have so much to do every day. I couldn't waste time with such a bad habit.
She's kind of a bitch, dude.
Judgy.
Felton all day?
No, from midday to 8 p.m. Then I go back home. I live near here. If needed, he can contact me with a pager, but that's not often. His wife takes care of him when I'm off.
Where the hell's the wife?
I met her just a couple of times. She's usually out or locked in her bedroom when I'm here. Let's say they don't seem to get along.
I didn't know.
But, you know, when she's home, she listens to the same music, the same song, over and over.
What you gonna do with this much of a house?
It'd be cool if you had like a lot of people to live with that you get along with.
This way, please.
The only way I can see living in a big house like this is if there's a lot of people living in the
Mr. Felton will
house.
be here in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I'd be terrified to live in a house like this alone because you never know if someone's breaking in or where they're coming from.
Dude, I'd totally secretly live in the house with you. You'd be walking around at midnight and like you'd just hear me scurrying about. I'd scare the crap out of you.
You would.
The coronation of a virgin. The young girl gazes into the sky above with stunned eyes, and a light hits her. But But something is out of place. From the dark sky that threatens storms. That threatens storm are descending. The hideous hands of strange creatures. This picture makes me feel uneasy. It is. You do see evil, horrible hands. So why everybody in this game white?
I don't know.
Notary Patriot. You know I don't care. With the green thumb.
This is in the 70s.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Look at that painting.
Wow. Sure is a painting.
Mm-hmm. I'm out of this place. Aw.
No, you're not. Look at her walk like she owns the place.
Well, she is a white woman in a suit.
She's a white woman in a suit.
Of the dangers of conditions, women in the fall dons, and
Is this just fake reading? Oh, there's the 5 minutes mark.
Okay, should we stop here because there's gonna be a big cutscene?
No, we gotta finish. We gotta finish. Let's finish reading, and then we'll cut.
Procedures in October 1971. Could be the cause of suicides. The owner of the family has been large picture.
Why do you keep laughing and then going right back into it?
Because I'm not getting solved. The letter had been family is having used the company to carry that taken advantage of operations until indeed the morning came. Residents of company headquarters as a managed to the building. This is how we're ending this episode. It's for the Evans sisters. Among the residents, symptoms painful. Vomiting. So this is basically Parasites. This is Resident Evil. From the plants.
Oh,
Okay,
is it?
yeah.
Hey, wait. Some people gotta read it. If they want to pause it, they can read
That's
it.
true. That's true.
Go down. More. Stop for a second. Okay, continue. Now you gotta press X. Aww.
You damn son of a bitch. You do it.
Okay. You damn son of a bitch. You see what they wrote about me in the news? They wanted to tarnish me, but I'll get back at you. Oh, surely I will. Starting with your daughter.
Oh no. Okay.
Do you believe she doesn't know who her father is? I'm sure he would be glad to know that his daughter. Oh, she is his daughter. Show you got balls. Take your own responsibilities. What am I saying? Balls. You never got balls. Big old cojones.
Oh. She kind of looks like a fish. No. I'm a turtle.
It's Natalia. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god. Hi.
Little Spooky.
Well, it would be too easy, wouldn't it? I believe in people's will.
Real people don't act like
Everything
this.
else is not God, but an aptitude for mankind's cruelty.
This is the kind of fairy tale I prefer at my age. When you're worn out from an incurable disease, you start having some doubts. Why is there so much life in such small but lethal creatures? An army, that's all.
What? It's wrong and crazy. It's human nature.
That same nature in which we are equals to those.
I should have started it. I should have stopped the episode before this cutscene.
Forgot my manners.
Oh yeah. Well, let's see.
Dr. Reed, I suppose.
Sorry, Mr. Felton. Pleased to meet you.
Should I see if I can pause the
You met
cutscene?
Gloria.
Yes,
Nah,
she let
let's
me in.
wait.
She's a great reference, extremely hardworking, but back to us. I don't recall seeing beautiful doctors like you at the Institute, Dr.
I'm gonna
Reed.
pause it.
Okay,
Okay.
Chief.
Well, we're gonna. Sorry to cut the thing short. We'll be back.
Part 2 will be longer.
Bye!
No.